Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready. Let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Oh, you hear that?
Cerny, is that? Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess.
Take a drink. What do you say? What do you taste?
This is a blonde ale of sorts.
Absolutely right.
New vintage.
St. Archer.
St. Archer. From San Diego, California. Very nice.
Ooh, smooth.
Variety pack. Cerny and I are working our way through this.
Yeah.
The episode you'll hear different St. Archer beers, but that's because it's all happening on.
In the night, we started
heavy with the double IPA, and then we're working our way down lighter. Which
through the years of drinking, we've learned.
Yeah. Now, Cerny, have you been wine tasting before?
Absolutely.
It's the complete opposite of wine tasting. You don't start with a cab, a big heavy red. You start with the very light, crisp white Sauv Blanc or a Chardonnay or something, and then you work your way to hard. Cerny and I, you don't want to be, if you're on your fourth or fifth beer of the evening, that's not when you start the double IPA.
Don't go heavy there. We've danced that devil too many times.
And it's bit us. Well, today is we're trying something new.
Oh?
We are trying Ask Chip and Cern.
Okay.
So we're taking questions not submitted by our viewers or listeners just yet, but online from women asking men these questions, and Chip and Cern, myself and Cern, will answer the questions for you.
Fill them for them.
Now, in the future, if you have, hey, I have this question, I would love to know about men, life, dating, relationships, sex, finance, drug addiction, whatever, send it in to @Chip and Cern Show on Twitter and Chip and Cern Show
@gmail.com.
Very good, Cerny. And we'll field it on the next Ask Chip and Cern. Yeah. So this is the first one.
It doesn't have to be serious.
No.
You can if you just want to tell us about something that happened.
And then ask us what we would have done in that situation or how we would have handled this.
Or what do you think how you handle it yourself? We will let you know.
It doesn't have to be super serious about, my grandma died. What should I write in her eulogy in the newspaper? We'll probably we'll skip that one, to be honest.
We're not bringing the show down with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why.
Sorry for your loss, but we're not bringing the show down.
Sorry. Enjoy your bereavement time off from work.
Yeah. But if it's this is such and such happened at work, I did this, what do you think?
Or this person at work is doing this. They're taking my fucking lunch out of the thing.
You want to suck my dick? And whatever it is.
Jeez. Well, Cerny, that's pretty forward. Now, I found some of these, and I am going to pose them to you. And I'll get your immediate comment and what you would do, and we'll see how many we get through until we get bored of this. Because this could be... I'll start light. The first one, I'll skip the first one. Well, anyway.
What's the topic?
The topic is mostly about dating.
Okay.
Now...
Dating from a woman's point of view?
These are women asking men these questions.
Oh,
the men they're asking are not us, but we're fucking answering them, so you get what you get, lady. Or ladies. Let's see here. We'll start with a softball.
Okay.
Is it odd that this guy's Facebook page does not allow friend requests? So they have their Facebook profile. I assume that's kind of buttoned up a little bit. And they're not... you have to ask...
friend requests?
Let me see. I met a guy online, seemingly normal and nice. As soon as I got his name, I went in and searched for him on Facebook for due diligence. The only thing that turned up, but the controls were set so that nobody was able to find the page except for his friends, and you had to send a friend request.
Oh, no. That's not... I don't think that's a red flag. I think I have mine set to private like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure. Actually, yes, I am 100% sure. It is set like that, but it's... My friends can look at it all they want.
Right. Since me and you we're connected on Facebook.
Yeah, we can see whatever we want.
Right. Now, if someone you're not connected with, they can only see your profile picture. They can't see your date of birth or if you're married or your wife or your friends or anything like that.
I don't see how that's weird.
So
reading into this, bitch. You're reading into this. There's no way.
Cerny, I'm with you 100% on this. It's not odd that his Facebook page. All the time on the news, you're seeing, this person didn't get a job because their employer looked at their thing and they're ripping a bong load on the fucking Facebook. And
what's his Tunsil or whatever that fuck is for the Dolphins, dude. Knocked down
that's
10
right.
draft picks with that.
And it's, I mean, we have kids and stuff. I don't want to subject all my kids' photos to be online all over the place. So I kind of had that shit locked down. And I'm pretty, I'm pretty conservative with who I'm letting in. Yeah. And every once in a while I'll go through and kind of do a cleanse on my Facebook on, if I saw this person on the street, would I actually stop and say hi to them and talk to them, and they would know, how's your wife doing? And they know her name and things like that. If they can't answer those questions, you're fucking out.
Yeah, you're gone.
So
I do the same thing. Or if you just annoy me with your posts.
That's true. If you're posting about Trump or Hillary or whatever,
every 5 minutes, you're gone.
See you later. And political season's a little rough with this.
So I've been pretty lenient with it, but nonetheless.
Yes.
Anyway, no.
So, no,
not weird.
It is not odd that he does that. I would just...
send him a friend request if you want to see what's going on.
Right. Or if you want to suck his dick, send him a message.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the one that I passed up.
Or some tip pics.
This is how should I tell my boyfriend that I cheated on him with his best friend?
Don't tell him.
Oh, go on, Cerny.
Well, what's the motive behind telling him? What do you think is going to come of this? Where's the best friend at? I'm throwing some out there.
I have a little more context. Would you like to hear?
I do.
From the question?
Yes.
Okay. The boyfriend and me have been together for some time now. He treats me well, but lately he hasn't been paying enough attention to me. He works a lot, and he is always away from home. So she's lonely, and she's hounding for a pounding.
Yeah.
I talk to him, and he barely communicates. All he wants to do is have sex and play on his goddamn Xbox.
All right.
So he was venting to his friend on Facebook, and they exchanged numbers. He came by, and they fucked, basically.
Okay.
Should I tell him that I cheated? So, oh, boy. The affair lasted for a few months until just a couple of days ago, my boyfriend proposed to me. And she said yes.
Oh, this is sticky.
He said he's been working so much to buy me a nice ring. Should I tell him I cheated or not? He's going to be the best man at the wedding. Holy fuck. Okay. Right, now, this is a little
shit.
Okay. Now, let's dial this back a little bit. We have more context now. If this is a one-night stand, your best friend, the girlfriend cheated. Girlfriend, not wife. Girlfriend.
So we're in the girl shoes, right?
Yeah. And she's asking Chip and Cern. I tell my boyfriend I cheated with his best friend. Here's the cons of telling. You're going to break your relationship up, and then also you're going to break the friendship up.
But then the counter argument would be, what kind of friend?
That's true.
Is that?
So let's say Cerny and I aren't married, and one of us has a girlfriend, and she cheats with one of the other. Yeah. Probably is going to split up the whole triangle is going to be fucking shrapnel after we're done with it. So
the lovers triangle. Whatever.
Yeah. Now it depends how the boyfriend is. If that's kind of fucked. That's pretty fucked. If someone would do that, especially a friend. How would I tell? Do you talk to the boyfriend first, who you had the affair with, and say, hey, I'm going to tell, do you want...
Yes, I would say that. That's a good idea.
So Cern would come to me and say, Chip, I fucked up, and I fucked your girlfriend. This is what you would do, or do you have the girlfriend tell me?
Let's say the girlfriend confide with the affairer first.
Okay.
Hey,
say, I'm going to let him know. I got to reveal the secret.
I'm going to let Chip know.
Ooh. I don't see this turning out well.
This is where you
what
get
do you do?
This is where you get the murder-suicide. Double murder-suicide.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what OJ was up against here. So it sounded like, no, they're having sex, so that's not a problem. But he's not really giving her attention. The proposal adds another.
Yeah. And she said yes.
I think this is you're setting yourself up for divorce within a couple of years. I would say before the wedding, you got to.
If this is bothering you, okay. Epiphany.
Okay.
If this is bothering you now.
Oh, God.
You might as well just say it and get it over with. It'll be a breakup. But it's
better
better than
who knows,
maybe popping out a couple kids. Yeah. If you pop out a couple kids and you're married,
and it's just,
that makes it even stickier.
It's getting, the slope's getting slipperier as the day goes by.
Okay. I changed my answer. Let it out.
I think I'm with you. You got to let him know. And you just got to
take your lumps.
First of all, tell the person that you had the affair with that you're letting him know, his best friend. Yeah. And then you're going to sit him down and you're just going to say, hey, I just need more attention, and we got drunk, and this happened, and we banged a couple times.
For a few months.
We were drunk for a couple months, and we banged.
One of serious bender.
And he ate my ass. You never ate my ass. Yeah. So this is why I really...
salad tossing was magnificent.
Put Thousand Island on there. Spilled ranch all over. And you never did that. But I do love you, and whatever else you want to say, and just... Let it sit in the room and
let it simmer.
Whatever happens, I mean, I know what would happen if that happened for me. I would lose a friend and a chick.
Yeah,
but
that would be the outcome.
Okay,
all right.
That's a shit situation. That's a shit situation.
Stick here. I was like, oh no, and they're like, oh wait a minute. Okay, go on. Go
okay. On. Oh my God. Is he testing me? Oh, okay. Let me
just answer that question right now. Chip, is there any guy that you know that tests girls?
Okay.
I've never tested once.
In the beginning stages of a relationship, will men bring up other men to test your reactions or reassure them of your feelings for them? So I guess you'd be out to dinner and you would be like, hey, that guy over there, do you think he's cute? Or do you want to, suck his dick, or I don't know, however you date these days. Would you swipe right on Tinder for him? Would you send him a picture of your butthole on Snapchat?
Oh.
These are the questions you would ask. I'm sure some guys do this.
Yeah. No, it's not my
it's not my playbook.
Rolodex. No, not my playbook. No, absolutely not. I think, let me know what you think.
Okay.
There's no real, at least in my playbook, there wasn't really any, feeling, like, what do you think of that guy? Or kind of, maybe insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
For, I think in our playbook was similar. It was more of, how far will you let me go tonight?
That's how far can you push the envelope?
What base am I getting to?
That's a good point. I think, well, I mean, in every relationship, maybe guys are different, but it's always, oh, you dated so-and-so, or, oh, you slept with X amount of people, or this kind of always comes up.
How many on the first night? It's not a gauge of, what do you think of that guy? It's, where am I getting?
So I'm not sure.
Paying for Olive Garden tonight.
I think, again, now I was going to spring for the special bottle of wine for $17.95. I'm going to dial you back to breadsticks and salad.
Yeah.
All you can eat, though. So treat yourself.
You can have an iced tea with nothing higher than that.
Even though it is on special and it's out of a gallon jug, the wine. You know it's good.
With Arnold Palmer's face.
Yeah. So I think we're both in agreement. But I don't know any guys that would really... I haven't heard of any dating things where guys are like, I gave her a test to do this.
There's no real test. It's a lot of work
to
do a test. It's more of a test of you gonna suck my dick tonight? Or,
Test of how far the boundaries can be pushed.
Yeah, what base am I getting to tonight?
So the question they would throw out would be like, what's the farthest you've gone on a first date?
Yeah.
Well, I gave it up the shitter once. Fist pump.
Go ahead, waiter. Go ahead, that bottle of wine. Go ahead, go get that.
Bring a
bottle.
scotch for myself. Man, what, we have a cigarette? Okay, she would late with like a cigarette, please. We're having anal this evening. This is the test.
Yeah, I think that's.
So we're 3 for 3. We've nailed these questions. And if these aren't fucking fulfilling you, you're really missing out.
Yeah, your life is empty.
Now, Cerny, this one. What does it mean when a guy responds to a text? Ha ha.
Are you...
H-A, exclamation point, H-A, exclamation point.
It was probably funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a response to it. You know, I usually say that when it's something that was legitimately funny.
Yeah.
I don't really have... It's not really the statement or joke wasn't engaging. It was just a statement. Like,
yeah.
Okay, that was funny, but that's it.
That's nothing... I'm noticing already. We're 4 questions deep, and there's a lot of reading into that the women are doing.
Okay, women, guys.
Yeah,
black and white.
Yeah, haha means
haha.
I told Cerny a joke, and he said haha. It didn't spark a conversation or anything like that.
Like Chip's mad at me. He only wrote haha.
Haha. He only wrote 2 ha's. If he wrote 3, he enjoyed the sex we had last night.
Oh,
and he wants to go to dinner.
Yeah.
But now, no.
The cigarettes you ordered were fantastic.
What cigarettes would you order?
I don't know.
Virginia Slims.
There you go.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, Cerny, do you... the Crush, Filter Crush.
Oh, man.
So, do you consider yourself a fashionable guy?
Yes. When not judging on what I'm wearing right now.
Well, we're not... Cerny, radio. Theater of the mind.
No.
We're in tuxedos.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's fashionable.
Yes.
This question, what are current dress sock trends? Now, what's your dress code at work? Is it business casual or is it casual?
Okay, so
you wear jeans?
It's business casual, and then there's CERN casual.
Okay.
So I wear a step below everybody else.
Okay.
I have a polo. I wear slacks. It's like I'm going to the golf course.
Okay. So you like golfing attire?
Yes. Everyone else wears the dress shirts and...
Really?
It's 100 degrees.
Well, how come?
I ain't fucking wearing that.
Why is that a rule? Well, your company's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's a rule. And might I add, we just stepped from that. They made us wear ties and then they had just recently said we're going business casual. Everybody.
You're not.
It was a celebration.
You're not customer facing, right?
No, I mean that's my reasoning.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing any customers, so I'm
like, why can't you wear fucking jeans and
like
a t-shirt?
You're like, I'm coming in a tee and shorts, cargos.
Now, so do you know what the current dress sock trends are, or do you forego this question? Do you want to pass?
I wear dress socks.
What are the trends, though? What are you seeing in GQ and Nordstrom, Cerny?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I go with black.
You just go with black?
Black.
Do you go... Now, being in San Francisco...
My San Francisco... I have ones at the Bay Bridge. I think you do, too.
Oh, the ones that Tony got us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do wear those.
Those are cool.
Now, I hike those up during meetings so everyone can see them.
Show your proudness a little bit.
With my... I have a San Francisco Giant polo.
Oh, okay.
A Nike one.
So when the Giants are at a game or you're going to the game later.
And they're a hot streak.
Yeah.
We'll put it on.
And if there's any Cubs or fucking Dodgers fans.
Yeah, there's some Cubs and Dodgers.
You show them what's up.
Yep.
I will say, my dress code at work is like whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter. I wear shorts some days to work with tennis shoes and a t-shirt. Other days I wear jeans and a hoodie. Pretty much jeans and hoodies pretty standard for me. Yeah. And Chuck Taylors is what I wear. And I wore a ball cap. Last week I wore a ball cap every day. Some days I do my hair. It really doesn't fucking matter. People wear fucking board shorts to work. Okay. Who cares? Like, it's San Francisco. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Some people wear blazers. It's just whatever you want.
I get shit for when I don't shave.
No,
now you know For those who know, Cern.
Yeah.
Little bit Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
So I can grow, I need to shave every day.
Yeah.
So if I skip a day.
Do you have a beard policy at your work?
Not anymore. They used to.
Okay.
It was nothing. You could have a mustache, but that was it. Now they've since relaxed it, but they want it full grown. So you have to grow
So
it
overnight you're going to grow a fucking beard.
So they want you to grow it on your vacation.
Okay.
So
if you wanted a goatee, you couldn't have a transition goatee.
No, you have to have a goatee.
So this is not meant to be a mean joke. But the Bruce Jenner to Caitlyn Jenner thing was literally overnight.
It was.
So you would have to have an overnight transition to a goatee.
Yeah. So now I can grow up pretty damn quick. Maybe the quickest.
I would say within
coast.
2 days.
On the West Coast.
With 2 days, you could probably have
one day, ladies and gentlemen, Cern has to shave. I shave twice a day. Jesus. Once in the morning, once in the evening. But I was.
Why don't you just go beard, dude?
I don't know.
I mean, granted, now it's 100 degrees in the summer, but in the winter,
I have a little guy, a little boss.
Yeah.
Who does not like the pokies. Does not like the pokies.
Well, that's just too bad.
Yeah.
Tickle the pokies.
But I had a pretty good 5 o'clock shadow. Catching shit. What happened?
Really?
You didn't shave the last 3 days? This is one day, son. That's 3-4 days for me.
Oh.
This is one day, son. Just because you're 3 times my age doesn't mean I can't grow a beard. Just because your beard looks like Gandalf, get the fuck out of here.
Now back to the original question, dress sock trends. We're way off the mark. We're talking about beards, Cerny.
Sorry.
Come on, focus. We need to answer this person's question. I would say in San Francisco, what I'm seeing for dress socks, I'm seeing very bright and vibrant colors and crazy patterns. Okay. People are using their socks as a form of expression, whether it be bright purple with pink polka dots or something, or like Cerny said, giants.
Yes.
You're kind of showing off. It's something subtle.
I do like that.
It's something subtle that people aren't normally picking up on, but if you're in a meeting and you put your leg up on your knee,
that's what I do.
Cool socks. This is kind of the thing.
So that's what I do. When I have my giant socks, I show them off. The black ones are just there for when I'm by myself in my corner.
Yeah. Now, Cerny, this question is something we can both speak to with fucking preciseness.
I'm ready.
What can a wife do to be sexy for her man?
Ooh. Okay.
Do you need time to noodle? Or do you want Chip to take a swing at this one first?
Let me noodle.
So
sexy
this is, I would say this is very case by case.
Yes.
Certain guys are ass man and certain guys are tit guys. It's just whatever the situation is.
Yes.
There's guys that think, having their woman cook dinner for them is really sexy. And then there's guys that want to have you, walk around on a leash. I don't know what the situation is for you. From my experience,
go on.
I do like a little of the spontaneity, being a little spontaneous.
I do agree 100%.
And then I am a fan of the lingerie as well.
Oh, okay. We're simpatico because I was going to say scantily clad.
Yeah. So I think it kind of maybe reminds me of the earlier days when you were dating.
Yeah.
No kids. I can't believe I fucking just said that sentence. Oops. Sorry. No kid. I mean, I never thought I would say no kid. Anyway. No kid or no youth around. And you're you want to go to the movies, you want to go to the parking lot and make out, whatever the situation. Very spontaneous. And then the lingerie is something that kind of I feel that women do early on in the relationship to really set the hook.
Yeah, there you go.
Set the hook is the best term that I can think right now of it. And that kind of dies out.
Yeah.
From what I've heard over time, wedding
the stories that we've heard.
The wedding night, the lady, the movies are she's in the lingerie, and then 4 months later you've been married and she's like, and fucking no bra and the huge T-shirt and stuff, which doesn't happen with me, but yeah. But I'm in the sweatpants. We can't have sex and blah blah blah. So, a wife to be sexy can be 1,
spontaneous.
2, lingerie doesn't hurt. Yeah. 3, you can always just ask the husband and say, "What do you find sexy?" And whatever he says, take note.
Yeah.
Cerny?
4.
Let's hear it.
Let's do it.
Boning.
If
I
think a lot of it is to show you're into it, right?
Yeah. Not just, okay.
It's like a routine.
It's right. This is the second time this week. You're right. We're average 2 times a week or whatever to be into. Wanting
it.
Wanting the D.
You're in.
Okay.
All right.
This isn't necessarily a blowjob or sex. It could be whatever.
Yes.
You got to be into it. I can get behind this as well. Or behind her in this case. Any other tips for how wives can be sexy for their man?
That's brass tacks.
Yeah.
That's pretty basic.
Me and Cerny knocked this one out of the park.
And you got it.
How many years of marriage do we have between us?
Between us?
20? I'm at... No, not 20.
I was like,
probably 15.
I'm at 5.
I'm at 7.
So 12.
Do the math.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. We're rounding. We're round at 12.
Okay.
We're around 15.
So we can do, let's see here. Does saying yes to a guy at the first date mean the girl is cheap? So I'm guessing, let me dig further into this question.
Dig?
So pretty much by giving it up by the lady having sex on the first date,
okay,
does that make the girl cheap?
Does she not pay for something?
I don't know. I think they're misusing cheap.
Yeah. Here.
I
say no.
So if you were going on a date with a lady and she gave it up the first night, do you think, oh, this is there a little bit now? I don't have much experience in this avenue, but I would kind of feel the chase would be done a little early.
I think you're right, but
I don't know.
I don't agree with it. I don't know. I think it would be okay.
I'm fine with it, and if
the chase, but then
let's think like feminist. Women need to get off too. They need to get their fucking pussy pounded.
They need to get theirs too.
So if that's what you need, ladies, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
And whatever the guy thinks, fuck him. If you need your pussy pounded, if you need to get off, you go, girl. Team Chip and Cern.
There you go.
So no, it doesn't make you cheap.
No, it doesn't.
If a guy says, "Oh, well, you gave it up the first date, so now the second date I'm putting your dumper," tell this guy to fuck off.
Yeah, yeah.
And
or if you're that kind of thing, why not?
Sure. There you go. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Is it possible to hook up with an old friend and to not have it blow up? Is this blowing up as you're blowing up his cock because you're sucking on it or something else?
So
let's just say
I'm going to take this as blowing up as in not
right.
You guys hook up and it's not.
Let me set the stage here. I haven't read further into this, but
go on.
6 months ago or whatever, we had the high school reunion.
Okay.
Let's say in a different lifetime, we weren't married.
Okay.
And it's a 10-year. Oh my fucking God, we're fucking old. Our 10-year high school reunion, and me and you hook up with our someone we had a big crush with in high school or something.
Okay.
Now, is it possible for that to happen and not to have it blow up and to like not wreck a friendship that we had back 10 years ago? I think that's the question.
So I say no. It will blow up eventually. If you're going to treat it as such, you got to make sure both parties have the same feelings.
They both are into the one night thing, or
and even so, I think, at least in my mind, that you can say that you're not going to get emotionally attached, but when you start doing the dirty,
especially, well, hold on, yeah, when the P goes in the V or on the M or the B, different shit gets stirred up.
Yeah.
Plus, with the addition of this being an old friend that you had previous memories with, it could possibly make like a stronger connection or something.
Exactly. And you might not notice at the time, but let's just say we fast forward 3 weeks after the fact, and you see this person with another, and then that's maybe one that triggers. So I say no.
So when you're hooking up with an old friend, it will probably blow up.
Yeah. So
okay.
At this point, at least in my, put it in the dumper.
Just go right in there.
Go right in there. No warning.
Cerny, Jesus Christ. Hold on. I need to ask a question here. Is it okay to put it in the dumper without letting a lady know? Or no?
Okay.
An old friend put it in my dumper without asking. Is this okay? Now, that last part of your statement was a little bold, in my opinion, Cerny, but I will say...
It was a stretch.
Old friend, you guys weren't connecting before, so it's just sex. If you can just say, oh, it's just sex or a hookup, it's a one-time thing, not a big deal. But
if you have continuous contact,
the part that I'm seeing being a problem is that it was an old friend, and you're kind of doing more, you hook up, you have sex or whatever, then you start reminiscing and things like that, and it's stirring up different type of emotions rather than just it's different than a one-night stand, I would say. Yeah,
it is different.
So it is possible, but I would say slim, it probably will have more repercussions than a regular one-night stand.
You may have more chance of winning the lottery.
Yes. Now, this was the first Ask Chip and Cern segment. If you found this interesting or didn't, we would love to hear from you. If we should continue doing this. And if you have things you would like to know, please send them in. Cerny, where would they send these?
Chip and Cern Show at gmail.com. Twitter, Chip and Cern Show. You can post it on their Facebook wall, Chip and Cern Show.
Amen. And we'll cover it. We'll cover the question in the next.
Depends on how private or public you want to make it.
Yeah. And we'll, if you say, hey, don't mention my name or don't mention this chick's name or whatever,
that's fine.
We'll try our best to honor your requests. If there's any pictures of said chick naked, send those along just for context purposes only.
For research. We need to know.
And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers. Follow the Chip and Cern Show at chipandcernshow.com, Facebook and Twitter.
Listen at Chip and Cern Show, iTunes, Libsyn, SoundCloud, Google Play, and more.
Support the Chip and Cern Show on Patreon and chipandcernshow.com/shop.
Let us know we're doing some feedback. chipandcernshow at gmail.com. But most importantly, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger. chipandcernshow.com.